After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Breeze again. Forced, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
How in the heck they missed
long distance to get our first points on the board. How close was it to getting there? Pretty darn close.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
17
yards that time as that'll move the chains. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
It's complete to Hopkins. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much, unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Good job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
What the heck?
Will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 52 yards. And the NFC has taken the early lead. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a
Yeah, it can be that. It can be that, Dottie.
I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
PAT up and good by Rosas. So they hit pay dirt on.
I won't do this. I'll do this. All day rock, ooh, yeah. 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 No problem, all do, yeah. I do have to music off. I can get copyright on my video.
Playing by yourself? You playing by yourself?
Who can for pizza pies?
That man is getting ready to go get work, get cancer treatment. Are you playing by yourself?
Yeah.
You want your food? You want to wait?
Wait.
Come here. Sugar, come on.
Well, outside it's a rare Texas snowstorm, but we are indoors here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the LSU Tigers taking on the Florida Gators.
Oh, you just got to stand there.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight. Thanks. Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. It means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the first snap of his college football career as the Gators start 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion.
I walked in the seat, but I got this again, man. Just got stupid for them.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Oh my god.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts, how the speed really picks up in this game, and if he's able to get rid of the football.
Think about it,
Oh
Charles,
my
that's the first time he's hit
gosh!
the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played in a couple spring games, but those were non-contact for the quarterback.
Yeah, they're wearing a different color jersey. No one hits the QB, even in the spring game.
Florida's punter is out there now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Now I will
LSU
play
with the 1st and
defense.
10. On the ground, Deku trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Thomas looking to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. The Tigers of LSU looking for their 4th title in school history. They were champs way back in 1958 and twice in this century so far, 2010
Oh,
and
hell
2007.
no. This is... No, don't put together.
On the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they
Oh, hey, let's give that. Oh, drink it, oh,
wanting to get a good get off on the
boy.
snap, jump too quickly.
And that last penalty makes his 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Thomas operating from the gun. And that is incomplete.
There you go, with you, mother.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things
Get back,
defenses
back,
sharp.
don't move,
How
don't
did
move,
we
don't
do
move,
on
don't move,
3rd
don't
down?
move.
That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
Where the heck I just did that?
Deep in their own territory.
Where the heck I just did that?
He will not be throwing to start out as they begin on the ground. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. For the Gators, they are in search of their 4th national title in school history. They lifted the trophy for the first time back in '96, and then most recently they were champions in 2006 and again in 2008. 2nd and 6. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burke, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. And here the...
I'm not gonna put a dip in, guys. I'll be right back.
Pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupy people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Escaping the pressure right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On 3rd down, Jennings. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here. Open man here, Streets. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
70, Indy. Hey, Haywood, step.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Burke. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33.
AT&T Stadium.
Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here.
Started to get real
On the move
fisky.
here in the 1st quarter.
Start to get real fisky, real fisky, real fisky, real fisky.
No score after 1. on EA Sports.
Stop to get real frisky with the oh yeah, give it a real frisky move.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to have to eat this one. Is down.
Now game man. Now game man. My great pitch.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well. Allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now
out.
they have that opportunity. Still first
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Operating from the gun. Thomas. Looking right side. It's complete. He's got it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. Fights through and now a crease. The 40. The 30. 10. And he is
Oh my gosh, you were so big.
The game had been pretty uneventful offensively.
You back tricks looking matter tracker.
It almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, there was hard hit.
6-yard line.
What do LA know, but they got to make it win the minute.
Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the starting quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver.
No, I didn't say. I say metal tracker. Gosh.
You're coming to get us. You're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together. And now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. You know, you think back to what kind of parallels you can draw for what this young quarterback is trying to do, trying to lead a team to a national championship with so little experience. And the one name that I come back to, Cardell Jones at Ohio State back in the 2014 season. He rifles one.
Oh my gosh.
Picked off at the 16.
Did I just throw a ball right without getting picked?
Probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and pressure your coaching staff, trying to pressure your locker room, and most importantly, yourself.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets a clean start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you. Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was third and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. He's going to fire one, and he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, not again.
Off at about the 31. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised.
Oh, my gosh.
Right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Thomas. And he's got his man on the out route. A gain of 6 there on first.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Thomas from the gun on third down and unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the
I didn't know don't pay no attention. Oh, I didn't see the.
He's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Thomas. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Chase Guillory as the first half is winding down. And LSU adds on to their advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
It's caught inside the 25. Florida minus Marcus Washington trailing as we reach halftime.
Hush, jag var ju varit där på att söka på.
Kid, just want to check in with you. How'd you feel about the first half?
Hey, let's do it in the second half, baby. Come on.
I feel great. Seriously, I feel like I played okay.
Are you okay?
I think everyone back there knows what we got to fix in the second half, though.
Yeah. And if we lose, you can always lift the team's spirits by cracking jokes on the ride home. Yeah? Good luck in the second half.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Tại sao cái chàng trẻ cái này chị biết kém không? Mày lúc kém phải không? Chẳng bị xuất cầu không? Screw this. Screw this
The
team.
Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On the ground, it's Livingston. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Livingston. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot.
Oh my gosh. Can't stop him. It's a pretty good defense.
They convert on 3rd. 1st and 10, LSU. Off play action. Thomas. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Thomas. To throw on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Oh, my.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams
What the
heck?
Oh, well.
To run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 2nd and 4. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. The Gators now with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a touchdown.
In the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Out to his left. He's going to, and this results in 6. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Defensively, didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about. Coming out of college, you're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do.
Well,
you're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.